My alarm went off just like it would any other day, except today was different, because today I was going to Japan. I bought the plane ticket 4 months ago, hoping that Japan would provide me with that something different, which I suppose I never completely found during my time in Italy. Now, I'm sure most people would have done their homework on a country like Japan before going, but I have to admit that as I set off to go, I didn't really know anything. I just had my wits and my boots. And I suppose for me, arriving without really knowing nothing, it's kind of half the fun. My mum was driving west that morning anyway, so offered to drop me off at Heathrow, which was a nice treat. Now it seems, even if you're 24 and off to the other side of the planet for a good portion of the year, it's the older sister who still gets the front seat. But I didn't mind, and instead I laid back and dreamt peacefully of all my Eastern fantasies. Delicious sushi, mountainside temples, young Japanese schoolgirls. Old Japanese school. Temples. See them all temples. And after some more Japanese studying, naturally done with an Italian twist, it came time to board the plane. And although I said I didn't know much about Japanese culture or history, going to another country for 3 months, I had of course been learning the language a bit in preparation. However, an announcement over the tower system made it clear that there was still quite a bit to learn. I didn't understand any of that. So it was back to the grammar book. I figured a 12-hour flight was easily enough time for this book alone to teach me how to write and speak Japanese like a native. Though while rummaging through my bag, I'd also found a load of sleeping pills. And so thus the question became, learn to speak and write Japanese like a native? Or take lots of sleeping pills? So it was only once I got off the plane that I realised that I didn't actually have the address of the family that I would be staying with. But I'm not stupid, I at least knew the name of the city. And so I hopped on the bus that would take me to my new home, Yokohama, which you can see now from across the water. And as I watched my new residence from the bridge, I felt excited to be about to become part of this cosmopolitan jungle. Now, just to recap a second, from the moment I got on the plane, I noticed that a lot of people, Japanese, were wearing masks, and I heard that this was both to prevent contracting illnesses and also to stop spreading them. And having a bit of a cough myself, I felt it would only then be considerate to join in on their customs and fashioned a little something for myself. And then, as I got on the subway and found myself having another quite nasty case of the cough sudden come up, I'm sure, actually, most people were quite grateful for my mask and attempts at cultural integration. A quick walk took me to my host family's house, whose address I acquired through, well, a long and boring story that basically involved lots of waiting in Starbucks. And after arriving, I quite quickly settled into the rhythm of everyday life there. Dad is Japanese, but the mum Russian, and although I don't yet have anything particularly special to report on this family, I do have to say that meeting one of their friend's son was in particular a spin out, as I'm, well, not used to meeting white Japanese people. But the long day of travelling had taken its toll on me, so I went downstairs to my glamorous floor bed, in a room which was actually fairly spacious by Japanese standards, and put my sweet head down to rest. And although I did wake up at 2 AM with jet lag, and ended up in a local karaoke bar getting drunk with a bunch of the regulars and even singing a Burusus Buringusin-san song, I didn't get any good footage, so can't really show anything unfortunately. So instead I'll just have to end this video with my beautiful sleeping face.
カードで買うことができる。はい、こんばんは。
こんばんは。
こんばんは。あなたはインタビューはですから質問がしなきゃなりません。
私ですか。
はい。
質問をするんですか。
はい、そうだ。はい、インタビューだ。だからはい、質問をしなきゃ。
日本に来て
はい。
何をしたいですか。どこに行きた
全部をしたい。
い。全部したい。例
全部をしたい。はい。
えば。
例えば、僕は美味しい寿司を食べたいです。
お寿司美味しいよね。
横浜でどこに行くべきですか？
お寿司待って、お寿司どこ？
築地。
築地。
築地でも美味しいけど。
美味しい？
この
遠いでしょ。
辺？遠い。ノミラックはどうですか？楽しかった？
はい、楽しかった。でもちょっと眠いだ。
今ちょっとね。
眠い。はい。
また来てくれる？
は？
また来ますか？
はい、来ます。
はい。
毎年。
毎日？
毎日。
ありがとう。